The strategy room is an immersive experience. It's a way for someone to walk in off the street with no prior knowledge of climate change, and within about 90 minutes, they'll understand a whole range of net zero policies and have opinions on how they could work in the local area.
We wanted to create an innovative way for the public to explore and express their views on the best ways to tackle climate change in their local areas.
The way that we developed the strategy room is by working with local authorities as co-production partners. We would go to them at the very beginning and we would ask them, what do you need? What are your challenges that you have in reaching your residents? We would then develop the scenarios and we would go back to them and test those scenarios with them and bring in residents into that testing process. So really co-develop it with them.
The strategy room combines deliberation, like you might get in a citizens' assembly, along with interactive polling. So we're able to capture quantitative data on people's preferences and views, and also to see how those views shift as a result of the chance to discuss and debate as a group.
Sometimes I thought, perhaps I have overthought that a bit. And when somebody else brought in a suggestion, I thought, I ought to rethink that.
The data from the strategy room is anonymised, and all of the data is uploaded onto a digital platform which is openly available for anyone to explore, download and use. It's a great resource for local authorities to really understand the views of people in their local area.
The sessions can take place anywhere, so community centres, libraries, universities, the town hall. And the fact that the experience is really portable and scalable means that the local authorities that we've been working with have been able to hear from residents that they wouldn't usually hear from on climate change issues, so really going beyond the usual suspects.
It's about community consultation, it's about engagement with the tenants, residents. I think asking those questions are getting people to think differently.
It shifts the focus away from the need to change individual behaviour to bringing residents into a conversation about what are the changes that we need to make to society in order for people to do the right behaviour at the individual level. Rather than telling people to take public transport or cycle when the infrastructure isn't available, it's about discussing what kind of changes are needed in town centre redevelopment, in transport provision, for people to make those kinds of changes in their own lives.
Put in a situation where you've got to justify something, it is often you get a better result than just applying to social media for permission to be crazy.
These kind of meetings, there needs to be more of them to inspire people.
For me, it was just, the ice caps are melting and, there's nothing we can do about it. But with you explaining the things that can slow it down, it's a positive insight to what the future would be like.
Very informative, very helpful, and also very enjoyable, to be honest.
I think the proof has got to be in the pudding now. We've got to listen to what people are saying. We've got to take that back and see what actions start to fall out, and perhaps what we can start to do at small scales, little stages, and hopefully getting back out into the community, sharing the feedback and saying, okay, this is what you said, this is what we'd like to try, and just see where we get from there.